Hey everybody, it's Tanya at Hummingbird Paintery. Tonight is Wednesday night. It's a little bit after 6, I think, 6:25. And I told y'all I'd be here about 6:30 today because I had to work late. So hopefully some people will be coming on. I hope that you had a good Wednesday. I did, even though I had to work late. And today we're going to make a little tree and a little bird on top of that, which is a red bird. Hey, Miss Lori, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. Hey, Patsy Perry, how are you doing? It's good to see you. So, I got this little bird at, I think it's 4N Designs. I got a package of them. I don't know how much they were. Uh-oh, I'm flipping another bird out. And a little leaf, I guess. It was pretty good, Miss Patsy. It didn't go by quick enough, though. But they came like this, and I had this bird in there as well. And so this one will fit on the tree a little bit better. Hey, Lynn, how are you doing? So this is what it looks like. I did put a little bit on there. And so I'd make it look a little more realistic instead of just a plain little red bird. So anyway, this came from 4N Designs. As far as I know, I can't remember, but I think that's where I got it. And there was nothing on here to tell me when I got it out of the package, that's what it's done like. So anyway, I got this. This came from a tree that one of my doctors had. I told him to cut them in slices when they cut his tree down. So he gave them to me. It does have a little notched out area here because if you don't treat this when you do the slices, they tend to do this unless you treat the top of it. I did buy some of that, but it's a little too late now. Thank you. Hey, Diana. It's good to see you. Hey, Miss Bonnie. Thank you so much. Isn't he adorable? And Ella is too. I'm telling you, she is such a good big sister. That picture, that last picture that I had was so cute. When I got that, I was like, oh my word, how precious. I can't wait to hold him and kiss him and everything else. He's probably going to say, what is this woman's problem? So, anyway, but I'm excited. So I got some little flowers. These did come from Temu. And I'm going to cut the backs off of them because they come with a little nib on it like this. And I cut that off because I want it to be flatter on my surface. I'm going to put them on the tree. This one's already cut. Let's see. And I'm doing this color, this kind of peachy orange color because I had more of these than anything. So that's the reason why I'm doing that. Even though I'm going to do a red bird. Hey, Cheryl, how are you doing? I'm so glad you're here, too. I appreciate you being on. Y'all are so nice. All right, so I cut out this tree, okay? It's got some leaves on it, and then it's going to be brown. Thank you. He's a doll, that's for sure, and his sister is, too. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. So, where's my sander? I had a sander. Did I throw it in the floor? Here it is. I wanted to sand the edges a little bit. Hey, Miss Mary, how are you doing? It's so good to see you. Hey, Lucille. So good to see you. When I did this, I didn't sand it or anything. And I got a few little pieces that I want to sand, so especially here at the bottom. Now, I did go ahead and cut. I say cut. I meant drill. Drill on the bottom of this and through this because I want to put this on top of this. And this will be the ground. And then I'm going to paint everything except for this. I kind of like it like this for the bottom. You could put some moss on it. I don't think I'm going to do that. Thank you, Miss Janice. I appreciate that. They're cutie pies, that's for sure. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and paint the tree, and then I'm going to paint the bird to go on it, and then I'm gonna try to put this on here. I've already drilled through there. I already have my little nail or my screw, and I'm ready to put it in here. So hopefully we'll be okay. So the first thing I want to do is get some brown, which is my go-to brown, and that's nutmeg brown. Let me see if I can find me an aluminum foil. I got the idea of the aluminum foil from Terry. She uses aluminum foil like crazy, and I thought I hardly ever use these. They come like sheets from Sam's Club, so if you go, this is a good item to get for this, because I can do it like this, and then I can do the other side, or I can flip it over and just do it like that. So I get 2 or 3 uses out of it. Really, I could get 4 if I tried, but I haven't. Hey there, Shalon. How are you, girl? It's good to see you. Now, I'm going to use a few greens, okay, because I want to do the leaves a few different colors. So this one's kind of an avocado color. It's called Light Avocado by Americana. And then I'm going to use this right here, which might be a little bit too green. I don't know. And then I'm going to use this one, which is Lime Sherbet. And we're just going to see what we can do. I don't know what look I'll like the best, so I'm going to do that. And then I've got a couple of other shades. This one's almost out. Hunter Green. I probably need to buy some more, but I haven't done that. So I'm going to do a really dark color there. And then this one I probably could have used, but I'm going to leave it out for a minute. We'll just see. And then I'm going to get a little bit of the burnt umber, because I want to make a little bit darker on the edges like I always do. And then I want to get 2 different shades of red for my red bird. And let me do that. I don't need very much because it's not a very big bird. And I probably won't do the back. I'll just do the front because it's mostly going to be sitting just right here. And then I'm going to get Tuscan red, which is kind of a barn red color for the edges of the bird. If I can open it up. I didn't want to do too much of it. Ooh, that's way too much. Goodness, what a waste. Always go back and put it back in there anyway. Hey, Miss Patty and Miss Connie. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. All right, so let's get started. Let me get a brush. And I'm going to do this. This kind of looks like a stain color to me. I'm going to kind of just go right in here. And we're just going to make it little leaves. I don't want to do too much, but just kind of like that, like it's part of a branch. It could just be one whole color. You don't even have to do that. But I'm doing it kind of like this, okay? Hey, Lolita, how are you doing? Hey, Kim, you please ask Marie to read her messages. I will, because I'm sure I'll be talking to her. I don't know if she had another class today or not that she had to do. I can't remember what she said. So I'm just going to kind of do it like this, just to make sure it looks kind of like it's a branch. But I will ask her. Did y'all have a good day today? Because I had a fairly decent day, even though I had to work late. Kind of hate that part. Thank you for those stars, Miss Lolita. You're so sweet. All right. There we go. Now I've got all of those where the branches are. And then we'll do the sides here. And I want to do the back, but I may do that off camera and get that all finished, because I don't want to be online too long tonight. I'm kind of tired. Thank you for those stars, Miss Connie. Y'all are so sweet to give me stars. I appreciate that. Helps me buy more supplies and stuff. Thank you, Miss Connie. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the sides. I probably should do it with a bigger brush, and then it wouldn't take as long, right? Not bad. Not great. Yeah, me too, Miss Patty. It's just one of those days. I'm going to go ahead and get the bigger one and try to get a little bit of water on there. There we go. That way it's a little bit easier to do. And it won't take as long. You got your hair done, hair color touched up, and a haircut. Looks much better. Well, that's good. You probably feel better too, right? Hey, Miss Jackie, I'm doing good. How about you? You did yours on Monday? I have to get my hair cut like a lot too. I don't do any hair color though. I don't want to do any hair color. Then once I started, I'd have to do it all the time, and I don't want to do that. I probably should. I'm starting to get gray a little bit, and that's okay too. I just feel like it's my time to be gray, so it's okay. Do y'all color your hair? I obviously know Miss Pat does. All right. So, there we go. I do have a lot of thick hair. You got that right. And I don't want to have to deal with that. I have to cut it like every 4 to 5 weeks. If I can get in there, sometimes 4 weeks, but 5 weeks generally. Because I just don't like doing it. You grade in your late 20s? Good gracious, really? I haven't. I've just got a few right in here. You use to rinse now, then, and washes out slowly. No roots. Huh. I just don't want to deal with any of it. So I'm just going to grow old gracefully, I guess. Tons of gray, and you'll probably color until you die. Well, Miss Patty, I don't know. It doesn't bother me. That's one thing that doesn't bother me too much about growing older. I don't know. That's never really bothered me. I'm okay with it. I might have to get the little one to come in here. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to get the little one. Star party? Who did a star party? Y'all are so sweet. I don't ever see that. You know, when I see them, they are on other people's pages. So I don't see anything. Let me try to get in here. Ooh, I don't know if I can reach in there or not. Let's see. If I can get enough paint on there, it doesn't matter, right? Thank you for the star party. I don't have to do it. All right, let's see. Did I get it all? Except right in here. And right here. Lord, the really hard places to get in. I'm getting some brown where the other color's supposed to be. Do not color your hair. The gray is coloring my hair. I am okay. You're okay with it, Miss Lucille? Me too. I don't care. I really don't. I'm A-okay. All right, where's the area? Oh, here it is. Gosh almighty. I knew there was some area. Well, it's ruining my brush. All my bristles are going every which way. It's okay, Miss Pat. We're just talking about stars and talking about gray hair and stuff, and people if they color their hair or not. And then we're talking about vanity and stuff like that. Yeah, once you start coloring something. Yeah, you're never late here. We're okay. You can come anytime, even after the live, and watch the replay. All right, so I think I got all that. I'm going to go ahead and dry it. Hey, Miss Peggy. Yeah, I think it's expensive for nothing. I'm really cheap. And that's the reason why I guess I don't really care about it being gray. I might as well do the back. Why not? Don't know why here. Just a little bit, just a little. That's just something that's never bothered me. Some people are really bothered by it and they want a color. Is it because you want to stay young forever or you just don't like gray hair? I think some people with gray hair looks really pretty. Well, thank you, but I'm sure it'll get gray at some point. It's just only started a little bit. My grandmother was probably in her 70s before she got a head full of gray hair. It's really weird, so I think I'm going to be like her, honestly. You look washed out. You mean too washed out? Lord, look at these bristles, would you? I really messed it up. Let me see if I can get another. I might need to buy some more. Well, I thought I had one. I've got one, but it looks too thick. This one right here. Let me do. Mine is now falling out and breaking off. Oh, now that would bother me. I don't want it to go away. Now I'm going to take this and go on the edges like I always do on my projects. Give it some little dimension. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now this is that dark umber, burnt umber that I'm using. Hey, Miss Karen Stern, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate that. Now I'm going to go up in here with the dark. I don't know. I just want to. It's not really. I'm just wanting to go up in there a little bit, just on the whole thing. I don't know why. Just want it to be darker, I guess, there for the green. Then I'll go back and just do the edges on the rest of it. Thank you for painting the page, Miss Pat. I appreciate that. Let me get some water on this. If it doesn't flow as well, put a little bit more water on there. See how it looks different? See how it's different color? You had an operation on tons of steroids and it turned platinum, now black to blonde. Oh, wow. Yeah, it does something to your hair. Even having like surgeries and stuff like that, it does stuff to your hair. It's really bizarre. I've heard that too. Okay, this has got some little weird edges. Ooh, I kind of like it like that. Maybe I'll go on the edge of it after I finish this part. Hi there, Carol from Arkansas. Thank you. Hopefully it'll be a cute little project. It's just something simple that doesn't take too long. Sometimes I just want to do something simple. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. Now, I'm going to finish the edges. Do it right in here. Now I'm going to put a little knot right in the center, or almost in the center, kind of like this, because you can see it better, and do another one down here. I'm just taking the edge of the brush and doing a little knot right there, and one at the bottom. The newer anesthesia aren't as bad with the hair like you. Oh, that's good to know. Because I would have thought I haven't had any surgery per se. I've had babies, but no surgery. I guess that's a good thing, huh? All right. So now that's what my tree trunk looks like. Now we're going to do the leaves. Now I'm going to get the other brush again because I've already messed it up. I don't want to mess another brush up. See all those little bitty pieces? But I'm going to use it anyway. So I'm going to get probably this one that looks like olive color because it looks more like a leaf color to me. Let me dry this because it's wet right there. Yeah, I haven't had any surgeries. I've never had any surgery. Hey, Joanne Barker, how are you doing? All right. So even though that's more of an olive color or avocado color, I kind of like it. It looks like a better leaf, and it's not so in your face. Hey, Teresa Adams, how are you doing? It's good to see you. And when I get to this part, I'm just going to kind of go back and forth because I want it to still look like there is a branch holding on to it. Ooh, an 18-hour operation to remove a tumor out of your spinal cord. Good gracious alive. That is a long surgery. Wow. I hope that was successful. I'm sure it is, or you wouldn't be here talking about it, right? Gosh. Come on, Tanya. Getting these sides is terrible. I probably should have stained the whole thing. Where did I get my tree? I cut it out, Miss Teresa. Whenever I want something, I just go out there and cut. This one took a little bit of time to cut because it has so many ins and outs and stuff. It was kind of irritating. It might have been better if it was bigger. But this smaller one, ooh, that took a while. I almost gave up on it and said forget it, but I wanted to do it, so. Yeah, that's a long surgery, 18 hours. Can you imagine the surgeon in that long a period of time? All right, let me do the sides first, and then I'll come back and do the top. I think that's what I'm going to do. And then we'll put our different colors on there. 0% chance to walk, but they were wrong. I'm so glad, Miss Bonnie. They must have been excellent surgeons. That's all I can say. I'm so happy for you. It's scary, I'm sure. But you probably had to have it done, right? I mean, sometimes you don't have a choice and have to do it. But I'm glad it worked out. Your brother had one that was 15 hours to remove a tumor from his inner ear. He had 5 surgeons. Golly. Thank you, Miss Teresa. I like to do that. This is just my thing, my jam, cutting out what I need to cut out. It's just more fun for me. I like getting out in the garage and doing. I wish I had a really big old workshop with a bunch of different tools in it, and I just don't have them. I just have my regular garage. Let me put some more of this. Where's that color? There we go. This is a good color to keep on hand. It's called Light Avocado by Americana. So if you like greens, this is a good one because it looks more like a regular leaf to me. It also looks like military cami material. Lord, I'm going to get green everywhere. Are you serious? This is just too much. It's okay. You need a she shed? I know I need a she shed. I also need a man, but not likely to get either one of those. can't really say I need a man. I just want a companion, I guess. I don't need him for too much. Some things, maybe. There's a few things I can't do. Not strong enough or tall enough or something like that. I don't know how y'all are, but I mean, what was I thinking putting these two together like this? You gave up trying for a man? Well, honey, we live in Memphis, so there's not very many here. There's more women and married people than anything in Memphis. So I don't blame you for giving up, because I have too. I know, I need an Italian man to build me one. Yeah, that would be nice. Miss Bonnie, that would be so nice. Or if somebody has a son they can donate, you know, one that's 50-something. I'm just mushing in this green into the brown. Mushing. What a word. Mushing, squishing, whatever. You might find one on vacation. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I doubt it. Every time I've ever gone anywhere, I mean, I'm going to be going with an Italian guy, but he's like a brother. So it's a little different. This is your third marriage, and that's what was that you were thinking. How long have you been married to this one, Teresa? See, if I get married again, it'll be because I get something out of it, because I don't think I'm going to marry again. I just don't. If I had stayed married, it might have been okay. Hey, Miss Donna, 18 years. Well, that's pretty good then. So your other two didn't last too long. Did you divorce or something happen? I'm so nosy. Let me just ask her all her marital issues. Just something to talk about, you know. 18 years is a long time. Because some people don't. I didn't last that long. I just feel like I got married too young, and I don't know. Look, I missed one. Y'all didn't even yell and say anything. You're likely to find a redhead, light-skinned Irishman. Yeah, when I go on vacation. I'm not a redhead kind of girl. I'm more of the dark-haired type. Not a redhead kind. Of course, I've seen some darker redheaded guys that aren't too bad. They look more brown-headed or whatever, even though it might be red. What do y'all think? Hey, Maria, how are you doing? You never know, she said. That's true, but more than likely, I'll just have a good time regardless. Thank you for saying something about the auction, Miss Pat. I am going to do an auction this Saturday at 5:30. So if y'all are interested in anything, then please come. 5:30 Central. And I'm going to try again because I think I was on too early last time. I usually don't come on that early, but we were doing that pajama event, and I didn't want to interfere with that. And I already had the event for the auction planned. I was going to come on at 5, but that was during the pajama time. Trying to be kind about that. All right, so that's the sides done, okay? We got that done. We'll have to come back later and do a replay. It's okay, Miss Karen. I appreciate you being here. No matter how long, I appreciate it. My goodness, it's making a problem. You never know. But you can come back and watch anytime you want to. I appreciate you being here. And if you haven't joined Hummingbird Crafters yet, please do that. I'm having to take off a lot of spam when people put other pages on or they're trying to sell some kind of project or whatever they do. I like seeing stuff like hummingbirds, you know, even if you don't make them. I'm talking about realistic ones. Funny things. I don't mind that on there. Just no selling of anybody's projects or any spam, of course. Trying to do other stuff. So I've had to delete people off of there because of that. Hey, Miss Tony, how are you doing? I'm making a hot mess right now, but thank you for saying that. I'm kind of making a mess, maybe. All right, so there's the top. Now, I'm going to make them look a little better, but I do like this green. Guys wanting to be friends. Yeah, I don't really get that very often. They want something else. Or nothing. They don't even want to talk. One guy says, it's been almost a week and we're not communicating that much because you're not expanding on conversation. That's why. If you can't talk to me more than that, then go on. Yeah, no spam and no other pages and stuff. I've had people put other people's pages on there, and that's not what it's for. I ought to make one for that, but I haven't done that yet. All right. So, this is the tree, okay? You block and delete after checking their profiles. Thank you, Miss Pat, for doing that. And I've blocked some of them, too. If I get to it before you do or whatever, because sometimes I can't always catch it. Now, I'm going to get this kind of, whatever color this is. This was that lime sherbet color. And I'm going to put a little bit on here. I'm just taking it and going on the edge. I don't think I'm going to use this one. I'm going to try it and see what it's like. Let me do that. I don't like it at all. So I'll finish this one little area right here, but I don't like that. Ooh, that's really bright. I don't like it at all. So I'm trying to make it more muted. So let me see if I can go over it with this one. All right. So I'm just taking it, and what I'm doing is just going on one edge of it and going up, kind of like this, okay? And if I do it too thick, I kind of want it like this, okay? But see the difference in the leaves? Makes them a little brighter, right? Hey, Robin, how are you doing? I really need to get my other brush, but this is okay. I just kind of want to go like that. I'm kind of just doing half of the leaf, okay? Let me get the other brush that's better. And then we're going to just do some more. And you can do whichever side you want to do. I don't know. I'm just doing whatever floats my boat here. Okay. Just like that. It kind of makes them, I don't know, a little bright. I just like it. I'm trying to just smear it on about half of it. I call it smearing. But you do a little bit of smear. You do the edge and then you kind of smear it over the middle. I like it when y'all talk to each other. Thank you, Miss Teresa. Because see, part of this is kind of on the middle of the brush, but not too much. Oh, you're so sweet. I don't know. I tell you, my favorite person is still Miss Terry. She's the painter now. I've watched her and watched her. I love her. Happy hump day to you, Miss Vicky. All right. Now, I did make a boo-boo here. So I had to go back. See, there's a little crack there. And glue it because I kind of messed up. It just did its own little thing. And when it does that, where it doesn't float as good, then you have to put a little bit of water on there. What Terry Burton. She is on, gosh, what's her name? What's her page? Robin's Nest. And she does virtual home marketplace. She is the best painter. She has the best little characters. She's just the best. She's way better than I am. She's been doing it for longer than I have. And I just love her to death. I've met her in person. I was so thankful to meet her. Yes, Miss Terry paints way better than I do. She does a lot of the same, but she's just better. She's better. She, let me see how I want to do this. I think I'm going to do both of them on this side. Get a little water. You don't think you've seen her, Teresa? You need to look her up. You can look up Virtual Home Decor Marketplace, or you can look up Robin's Nest by Terry, I think is what it's called. But she is fabulous, I'm telling you. I'm going to do this on both sides. I don't know why. I just wanted to. Alright, so this is what it looks like. I think I'm going to do that up here too. This looks like it needs something right here. Okay. That way, looks right. Is Terry doing the ripping? I don't know if she is. I need to go back and look at that. I'm not sure. She's on a lot of events. She may be. I can't remember who all's on my thing. I did post all the people. I'll post it again. Yes, she loves painting howling cows. You're exactly right. She is so good. I love her little howling cows. Thank you, Joanne. Alright, I think that I like it this way. I don't even think that I want to put any darker color in there. I just like this the way it is. If I feel like it's too much, let me get a darker. Let me just see. We're just going to get this one right here, and I'm going to see what it looks like. I'm going to take this. And do the other side. I don't know. It may need it. Just on a couple of them anyway. Most of them are shaded pretty good. There's just something about this side's really bright. So let me see. You don't have to do that. I just took a little bit of the dark off of there, or put it on there. I'm right there with her. She's so good, though. She gives me so many compliments, and it just really helps me. No, I haven't met my Alzheimer's goal yet. The last time I looked, I was still at 100 and $30. Let me make sure that I don't have any green on here, because I kind of messed up. And I haven't met it. I just put, at first I had 500 on there, but I just figured nobody was going to do that. I had $130, and I've still got 130 that I know of. Thank you. I appreciate that, Patty. I think it looks pretty good like that, so I'm good. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to attempt, before I put my flowers on there, I'm going to put the flowers on there too. I'm going to try to screw this to this. Let's see what Tanya can do. Okay. I'm right-handed, so I'm not doing it right. I'm going to try this. It would help if I put my screw on there. I can sell anything. If anybody's interested, they can just message me if they want something. I think I'm going to start screwing it in there. There we go. That's going to help. All right. It helps when you already do it ahead of time, okay? So it'll be standing there. See there? How cute. And see, I put it in front of the little divot right there so you don't see it. Glue it. Yeah, glue would do that too. My goal is $200, and I've got $130 for the Alzheimer's. All right, so let me put the flowers on there. I just kind of wanted a few flowers. The bird is actually going to go right here, so it's going to cover up just a little bit. Thank you, Chris. Hey, Miss Margaret, how are you doing? Thank you for being here. All right, I'm going to glue these on. Oh, well, I can't do that because I didn't turn my heat tool on, so let me do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and do my bird while I'm waiting on it to do that. Thank you for spreading the paint. Thank you, Miss Maria. I appreciate that. Let me turn it around so y'all can see that while I paint my little bird. Now, I've got my 2 shades of red, and of course, the red's rolling into the other red. Yes, I'll repost the link for the Alzheimer's. I'm trying to do that in between the other one because I've got 2 events back-to-back weekends. Thank you for painting the page, Miss Donna. I appreciate that. All right, I'm going to take this, and if y'all see close up, I've made little area where the wing will go and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm just going to go around that because I'm going to paint it separately. And then we'll go in there with some darker color so it'll look a little bit more like a regular red bird, okay? So we're just going to go around it like this. Like this. Because even though this is more like a whimsical bird, I want it to still look like a red bird. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. And these little things that are cut out, these 1/4 inch or whatever this is, I think it's 1/4 inch. They're easier to paint with those little makeup things. But because I'm trying to go around these areas, I'm going to have to do it with my brush. But if you're doing if you were just doing this red bird and you did not want to paint anything but red, then do it with one of those other things because it's a whole lot easier. Those makeup sponges are really good. But I have to say the ones that are kind of at an angle are a little bit better. So keep that in mind because I tried to look for those. The one that I had the other day, the one that was kind of like this right here, I couldn't find a whole package of them. I only got that with a bunch of different, so it's not as good. I like the angle on it because it's just easier to paint with. So this is what the bird looks like now, but I am still going to go inside here, but I want to go very close to the edge with the lighter red. I call it the lighter red, the brighter red. And then we're going to go with the other color because that'll make it look more realistic. So I'm just kind of going as close as I can. All right. Just like that, see? So you can still see your line and everything. And of course, this is red too. It's kind of got an orangey tint, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do it red for the beak. And I'll tone it down maybe with a little bit of gold or something. I do have an orange. I guess I'll put a little orange on there. Hold on. Just a little dabby do. All right, let's see. I want it to mix with the red. I don't want it totally orange. And that's a little too much, because it kind of has a red tint to it. There we go. It's got a little bit of orange in there, but mostly it's red. You can get the slanted sponges in a big bag at Sally's. Thank you for saying that. Did not know that, because Walmart did not have it. It had all of those other sizes, and I didn't like that. So I'm going to take the darker red color now, and we're going to go on the edge. Let me turn it around to where I can get to it. It dries up really fast. I'm going to put a little water in there. Thank you for the hearts. Now I'm going to go around the edge of the bird. We're going to go right where the black is going to be. We're going to do this color around here, and I'm just taking this and doing it just like this. So see the difference in the color right here at the edge? Just, whoops, it makes it a lot better. Thank you, Miss Pat, for those stars. You're so sweet. You don't have to do that. I need to be giving you stars. You help me so much. So now I'm going to go around the edge, and I'm putting a little color right on the actual head itself, because it's more of a darker color. See right there? To make it look more like a red bird instead of just a plain red. We want to shade and do all of those good things. Now I did put some lines on here, and I'm just going over the lines. And I'm going to take this and go right here on the edge as much as I can. You have to get right on the edge. This one's a smaller bird, so it's harder to get to. And then we'll do the middle. All right. So now, hold on. I'm going to dry it a little bit before I do the wing. You got yours at TJ Maxx in a glass jar, one size. Well, I need to find them. You should paint the back for winter so fall. Oh, that's cute. I didn't think about that. Wonder if I've got two of this size bird. I could put one on one side and one on the other, right? That's a cute idea, Danielle. Yes, I cut the pieces. I don't know what fell. I think it was a brush. I was like, what is that noise? Yes, ma'am, I cut the pieces. All right, so now I'm going in the center because I'm right-handed, or you can go on the outside of it and do them that way. But I'm right-handed, so I just turn it and flip it around. Let me get some more water so it's easier to maneuver. And I'm going to do a little bit in the center as well. So I want it to be kind of feathery looking. So let me see. I say that, but it's kind of not looking like that. Let me see here. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh, well. All right, I just did it like that. But I do want to try to do a little bit darker in the middle. There, kind of like that. Hey, Darlene, how are you doing? And hey, Linda, I don't know if I said anything besides answering your question. All right. So I'm just kind of doing that, okay? Just putting a little color around there. Just kind of squishing in the color. All right. So now I'm going to do the black. So I'm going to take a little bitty one. Thank you for the hearts. Let me find my little bitty brush. That's probably what fell on the floor. It looks like it is. This one's kind of little, but I don't think it's very good. Let me see here. This one's little. We'll use it. All right. Let me get some black. I didn't do that, and I didn't get white either. That's a good idea. All right, so I'm going to go around the beak. That's the first thing you want to do. Okay, just like that. And I'm also going to put a little line. You barely want to touch. You don't want to get it too much so you can have two pieces of beak. You should paint. Oh, I saw that already. Remember, yeah, don't forget the auction on Saturday. I'll be here on Saturday. Now I'm going around the eyeball, and then we'll come back with a little bit of white. And do the black eyeball, but you'll see what I'm talking about. Let me do this part so you can see. This isn't a very good brush. It's a weird brush. All right. So here is the front part. Thank you. Cardinals are your favorite. We feed birds year round. Me too, Cheryl. My patio is so dirty. The feeder's outside our living room. We never something. Wonder if I can read it. We never get tired. I don't get tired of it either. I watch. I love it. When I hear them go cheep, cheep, cheep. Hey, Lynn. I'm glad you made it too. I'm not finished yet. And I think I'm going to go around this with black. Just a little. To make it look more like a wing, put a little black underneath. What did she say? The way your tree is sitting, it looks 3D. It does, doesn't it? That's funny. All right, so I'm going to take this. Now we're going to do the eye, but I'm going to very gently not get to the edge, okay? Try to get as close as I can, but we want it to be not the whole area. All right, so see it? But when I put the white on there, it's going to look a lot better. It'll look more like the eye. So let me get the white now. Just a itty bitty bit. Got water in it. Now what I like to do is get my brush and roll it in the white paint. Make it very pointy, especially for something this small. And then we want to do a little dot. And when you do it too much, like I did, I think it's because it had too much water in it, and you got to go back over it with the black. But it makes a difference. There's the eye. You can buy bird feed that doesn't leave a mess. The shells have been removed. Oh, what's that called? Because I've got shells everywhere. It's those little, like, if I get one of those blocks that's like this big, and then I cut it with my saw because it's easier. I just cut 3 ways. That way it'll go in that little cylinder thing. No, he hadn't been back this week. That's weird. Now that you said that. That little birdie. I'm going to see if I can put a little bit of black right here. Oh, yeah. There. That way he's got a little bit of something on his rear end. It's more costly, though. Yeah, I think it's expensive anyway. I spend a lot on my little birdies. They get a lot of food and stuff from Tanya. I'm going to try to get some water on this and put a little bit. Ooh, that's too much. I'm wanting a little bit of color, a little bit of white on his beak. And a little bit of something there. Let me get a little red. Okay, that's a little better. There we go. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate that. Now, I don't have the back done. I probably should do it red. Let me just go on and do that, the back just plain red. That way, if you see it on the other side, at least it's something. And I'll finish the tree out too. We gotta paint the leaves. But it's a good idea to do it a different theme on the other side. I don't know if I'll do it this time, but I might do it another time. Alright, so there's the red just on the back. And some people just want it red. It's okay too. You haven't, I've seen one hummingbird and I kind of made him flit away on accident. Mess or no waste at Tractor Supply. I'm going to have to go to Tractor Supply and see. Thank you, Chris. I made him come alive. He's a lot better than just a plain old, red bird. So let me do the leaves on this side. And then we'll be ready to put him on now in the flowers. Let's see, what am I doing? All right. I'm not going to go through all the hoopla on the back part, but this way if somebody sees it, then they'll see this. Because I want it to be finished. I really like this green. It's a good green. Let me set it down a minute. I got to get some more green out. Hey there, the homie Phil. I appreciate you coming on. If y'all don't follow them, then y'all need to follow the homie Phil. And I was going to say, we've been told recently to, now on my live, I'm not monetized yet as far as getting proceeds for watching videos and stuff like that, because I'm not special enough yet, I guess. So, we're asking everybody that has a page to come on their personal page, and then they can put their page name on there, because people that are monetized are not getting credit when people watch videos and stuff like that, which I'm not. It, you know, it doesn't affect me, but I just thought I would let you know that. Love when the bird goes to the car. I know, I do too. Okay, so here's the back, okay, and it's just plain, and here's the front, okay? So let me put the flowers on, and then we'll put the little birdie on there, and then it'll be finished. You saw 6 hummingbirds at one time, and we know we have at least 6. They are comical to watch. They are, and sometimes they, like, make the other ones go off somewhere. They try to get them away so they can eat all the food. It's really funny. I love some hummingbirds. Let me see if I can get, ooh, it's hot. I want the flowers on there, but gotta be careful. All right, I don't know. I want one right here. This one's more orange, so I'm gonna put it near the bird. And then one right there. These aren't on here very good, are they? Let's see. Where's the other one? This is just to give it a little bit of flower. Let me hold on to them for a minute. All right. This is what it looks like before I put the bird on. Just like that, to give it a little flower. Yeah, it takes a while to get monetized. But they don't get any money for it. And some people are, you know, it's their livelihood. So I just want to go on my regular page. I think I'm going to put it on here and then put the bird on it. That way I know exactly where to put the glue. Let me see. Well, I say that, and then I'm not doing it right. Come on now. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, he's cute. So see, now we got the little bird on there and the flowers. Do y'all like it? Thank you, Miss Joanne. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate that. You make magic again. Thank you, Bonnie. I think he turned out pretty cute. There he is close up. Boy, my eyes are just terrible. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Diane. How are you doing? Thank you, Miss Pat. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed being here with y'all. And I think it's cute. Thank you, Marjorie. I appreciate it. Thank you for the hearts. And y'all don't forget to come on. Thank you, Miss Patty. On Saturday. I will be here Friday, though. I'll do another craft on Friday. I got to figure out something to do. I don't know what I want to do. What y'all want me to do? Thank you for the hearts, Lucille and Linda. Hey, Dolores. How are you doing? Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate y'all being here so much. And everybody that gave me stars, y'all didn't have to. I appreciate that. Thank you, Miss Bonnie. I hope I can get off at a normal time tomorrow. Yes, Saturday auction is at 5:30 Central Time. Highland cow. Oh, you want me to paint a Highland cow, Miss Vicky? Oh my goodness. I've got a cow in there, but I don't have a Highland cow. I have another cow that I cut out. I might paint it, but it's not a Highland cow though. I do like those. They're really cute. I might paint one tonight. Well, I say paint. Draw one tonight and then paint it. Might do that. Any cow, Miss Vicky said. I know, I think cows are so cute. Any cow. Well, y'all have a good evening. I appreciate everybody for being here. And if you weren't here before, please just let me know where you're from. I appreciate that. You don't necessarily have to hashtag replay, but just let me know that you're watching. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Lynn. Thank y'all for the hearts. And I will see y'all Friday about 6 Central. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.